Good afternoon. Welcome back to Nick Can't Game or Can He, my YouTube gaming channel. My name is Nick. If you're watching this channel for the first time, welcome. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below, and you'll be notified whenever a new video is released. Today we're diving back into my WWE 2K25 My GM Mode Golden Era series, which features the wrestlers of the 80s and 90s. And I I've been away for this one for a while. There was a little issue with not being able to progress, and that appears to have finally been fixed. So I was able to post the previous episode, and now I'm able to dive back in and start a new one. So with that said, let's flip over to the game and get ready to have some fun. So here we are. We are at the SummerSlam PLE. Um, we've got the Women's Fatal 4-Way, Falls Count Anywhere. We've got two of our matches to finish up a couple of feuds. Some self-promo, training promos. And our main event in the steel cage match, Hulk Hogan against whoever the opposition puts up against us. And we will hit the start button, um, confirm the booking, and see what happens. For the first match, um, yeah, it's a Wonder Blaze versus Carolina Reaper versus Cindy Fluff versus Danielle Wallace. And Cindy picks up the win, 3.5-star match. So we do not get the power card, which is disappointing. Our first match, Quinn versus China for the Women's World Championship. Quinn holds on to the title and concludes the feud. She also gets injured for 4 weeks. But it is a 4.5-star classic. Billy Gunn has a good self-promo. He gains 4 popularity. Next is the Intercontinental title match. Macho Man Randy Savage versus Kerry Von Erich. And Randy picks up the win and concludes their feud, and that is also a 4.5-star match. Karen Compactor picks up 7 ring XP. Over on the other brand, Axe and Mad Dog are going up against Jimmy Garvin and Ole Anderson. And Axe and Mad Dog pick up the win with a 4.5-star match, completing their rivalry. Their women's champion, Donna Matrix, only gets 1 popularity. And here we have Kalani Jordan versus Jody Garcia. And Jody with the win grows their feud and gets injured. Nikita Koloff has a excellent promo and gains 5 popularity. And for the main event match, Hulk Hogan versus Carmelo Hayes in a steel cage. Hogan picks up the win and we get the Chill Out card and 4-star match. Let's check. Oof. Carolina lost a crap ton of stamina in that one. She's down to 5 stamina. Danielle is down to 43 stamina. We're going to have to rest Carolina. Quimby, who I believe got injured in this match, is at 6 stamina. She's going to be out for a little while. China is at 43 stamina. We can start using her again. Here we go. Randy Savage is at 35 stamina, and Kerry is at 89. So we can use both of them in new feuds. Hulk Hogan is down to 23 stamina. We need to rest him. Carmelo is at 64. We gained 113,000 new fans and $111,000 profit. Our competition gained 91,000 new fans and $55,000 profit. We get a pre-match physio card for the commissioner's goal. We are solidly holding on to first place. They want to trade us Dino Bravo and Rob Van Dam for Robin Reaper, Andre the Giant, and $48,000 of our money. No. Absolutely not. I'm not giving you Andre. Do I have anyone that I might want to trade? Well, I'm not trading Quinn. She's our champion. Disco is still out for several weeks. Let's see if we can get any money for her. Proposed trade. Okay then. Never mind. Hunter says that the fans would like to see matches between Billy Gunn and Kerry Von Erich. Sure. For the next 5 weeks, any solo contest will receive a popularity boost. That works for me. Danielle wants 100K. Okay, fine. Andre got into some trouble, but he's getting a 3-week suspension. Okay. Fatal Markdown. Fatal 4-way matches reduce the match type by 50%. Cost by 50%. GM interference costs twice as much. But increases the popularity of the stars. All of your cruiser stars get a +3 promo skill. That's it. That's the one. Have at least one Extreme Rules match this week. Alright. Who's got a perk? Danielle gets a perk, her first perk. Underground match specialty or special guest referee. Let's go underground. We still have a couple people injured. How's the power card situation looking? Let's stick a health spot on someone with low stamina. Carolina, I think. Let's use the injury rehab 3. Put that on Quinn because she's our women's world champion and we need to have her back sooner than Disco. Let's see. Should I grab the health spot too? I think so. Okay, who has really bad? Who's in the red for their morale? We've got a lot of people who are annoyed. Okay. Right. Let's book out our show. Let's do Billy and Carrie. Get that Extreme Rules match. What do we get from Hunter for that? We get a network special. Oh, that's good. That's very useful. Do we have any other? No, we have no other promises. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we have in our tag division? Do we have anybody in our tag division? All right. Money Inc. They're heels. Let's see. We've got to have some faces they can go up against. Brett is our world champion. He needs someone to feud with. Who is Dr. Death's partner? Oh, I think that's the High Chief. Well, they've got a feud. Our tag team nuts. Okay. Women's tag team. Who is the women's tag team champion? And because Quinn is injured, we can't do the women's tag team champion. Of course not. Crikey. Let's make that a mid-card match, her and Danielle. Put it up for the title. No, I don't want to lose any more stamina than we've already. No, that's going to be a normal match. What other feuds do we have? Brett doesn't have a feud. He's a face specialist, so he can go against any heel. Um, Brett and Sid? Yeah, let's start a rivalry between Brett and Sid for the world title. Okay, mid card. How about women's singles feuds? Carolina's out injured, so we can't do that feud. Do we have a face cruiser for her to face? No, but she can maybe start a feud with Melly, who's a face specialist. Okay. Who can we pick up if we can afford to pick up anybody? We can get Sergeant Slaughter. He's a face fighter, but or Robert Gibson. No, let's see if we can get some kind of triple threat going here. Dr. Death, Mean Mark. Make it a fatal four-way and put Lance and Rocky in there. No, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Let's turn Rocky heel. Rocky or Lance? Let's turn Lance heel. Let's do a call out for Rocky. I still do want to get a triple threat in here. Dr. Death. Mean Mark. Oh, I think that's going to have to be a one-on-one. Make it a tables match. Who do we have who could do an advertising promo? Okay, Randy, you're up. Self promo. China. Let's keep her popularity from going down. Alright, there's our Raw. It's not going to be a great show. They've got the Women's World title in their main event. Okay. Simulate show. Alright, Bret Hart versus Sid Vicious for the world title. Sid is our new world champion. 3.5-star match. Rivalry goes to level 1. Lance Storm is now a heel. Karen versus Melly. Melly with a win. Starts a feud. Only a 2-star match. Rocky calls out Lance. Their feud is now level 3. Tamara versus Danielle. Danielle wins, picks up the title. 3-star match. Randy gains us $19,000. Only loses 2 popularity. Dr. Death and Mean Mark. Dr. Death with the win. 2.5-star match starts the rivalry. China, excellent promo, picks up 5 popularity. And in our main event, an Extreme Rules match, Billy Gunn versus Kerry Von Erich. Billy with the win. 4-star match, does start a feud. Check our staminas. Brett needs to rest. We can have him do a promo on Sid. Okay. They're both in good stamina. We can run this back or have them cut promos on each other. I'm not sure. Danielle with the championship. Hopefully that improves her morale. But she needs a rest. So does Tamara. They can both go again. Although they did take pretty decent hits for their stamina. It was a tables match. Decent stamina for both. Decent popularity for both. Good, we can run that back. No injuries on our competition in the NWA. They had 22,000 new fans and lost $8,000. We had 7,000 new fans and gained $8,400. $84,000. We get the network special. We are still solidly in first place. Sarah wants 100,000. Fine, I want you to around to improve your he wants Rocky Maivia and Dr. Death. Okay. Schedule a run-in on one of your champions this week. We can do that. How are our challenges coming along? Book 10 shows with a charity promo. Book 15 shows with a title match. We're coming along good on that. Book 10 shows with a call-out promo. We almost have that. Okay, we'll get a couple of these season challenges done in this episode. Alright. We can give Sid what he wants. And give Hunter what he wants. Make it a non-title match. Have interference from Brett. On to Sid. Okay. Yeah, let's give it Extreme Rules. Okay. Open up with Kerry versus Billy. Alright, women's tag. Is everybody healthy for the and back for the women's tag match? Yes, they are. No, they're not. Quinn has only 15 stamina. Okay. Okay. The High Chief is back. We can do a men's tag team match instead. No, we can't because Dr. Death is in the main event. Crikey. Okay, let's do a tag team call out instead. On the women's side. Melly and Ella calling out Carolina and Quinn. Okay. We can't do IR. We're buggered. Call out Tamara, calling out Danielle. While Danielle rests. How is Danielle's. She's satisfied now. That's good. Disco is getting healthier, but she's still a ways away. Let's use that Superstar GM's card on Robin. Let's buy another one just in case. Does Robin have a feud? No, she doesn't. She's a face fighter. Let's fix her next match so that she wins. Keep her a little happy. Training promo on Sarah. Okay. Okay, let's see about grabbing some women in the rookie range. Pad that division out a bit. At least as much as we can afford. Okay, Ava, we'll grab you. We'll grab Whitney. We'll grab Psycho. And let's get you in a triple threat. We could probably make it a fatal four-way. Get Whitney in there. You've got one more giant. We can put Karen in there, but she's already in a feud. No, it's not going to be a steel cage match. Okay. So, normal match. No, we can't have Mark because... Can the High Chief have a singles match, and if so, against who? Well, Andre having gotten himself suspended. Well, it just has to be a generic match. Okay. We have so many stamina issues. What about IRS? Who can we put him up against? Hogan would be good if Hogan did. Screw it. IRS and Hulk Hogan. Okay. So promo. Or we can do a call out. Have Danielle call out Tamara. Now let's do a training on Ava. Now that we've got her, let's see about getting her improved. Alright, again, just another average show, not going to be great. Costing us a good bit of money. Let's hope we make it back. Kerry versus Billy in the opening match. Billy with the win. 4-star match. Rivalry grows. Tag team call on the women's side successful. Very nice. High Chief Peter Maivia versus Mean Mark. The High Chief picks up the win. Starts a feud with Mean Mark. Tamara successfully calls out Danielle. Okay. Women's tables fatal 4-way match. Robin Reaper, Psycho Sally, Whitney Quaid, and Karen Compactor. Robin with the win. Disappointing match. Starts feuds all around. Sarah picks up 2 XP. It's not a great promo. IRS versus Hulk Hogan. Hogan picks up the win. 2.5-star match. They start a feud. We're going to rest Hogan next week because he needs the rest. Not a great promo, training promo from Ava, but that's okay. We'll get her up there as the time goes on. World Champion Sid versus Dr. Death versus Rocky Maivia with interference by Bret Hart. Rocky picks up the win. It's a 3.5-star match. No feud growth for the Sid Hart rivalry. Alright. So around the competition, their main event has the women's world title up for grabs, but no other titles being put on the line here. We had good booking, no injuries. Let's check stamina. Sid is at 41. Rocky at 45. Dr. Death at 29. Hulk is at 30. IRS is at 68 stamina. We definitely need to rest Hulk this week. Decent stamina all around except for Karen, who's at 37. Okay. Both with decent stamina. The High Chief has better. Rivalry growth good here. So is their stamina. Very nice. Let's see if there were any injuries over on the other brand. Nope. We gained 7,700 new fans and $62,000 profit. They gained 12,000 new fans and $85,000 profit. We got the Health Spa 3 card, limited stock. Holding on to our lead, but we need some money. Sid, thanks for the match. I knew they'd have to team up and cheat to deny me my victory, but the crowd could see who the best fighter was. Mark. I'm sorry, Mark. I can't afford to keep you. I can't afford $100,000 to keep you. Now, who has a new perk? Karen. Basic morale or basic popularity. Let's go with morale because that seems to be a weakness here since Shuri used one of those cards on me. Let's see. We have got a lot of people with low stamina, man. A lot of people with low stamina. At least Randy's back. He's full up on stamina now, so is China. Okay. Check our power cards. That injury rehab is expensive. I don't have any cards to lower the price of that. Nuts. I'm going to have to spend the money. And I'm going to have to use it. Let's get Disco out of the red. Health spot 2. Who has the least stamina? Okay, our women's champion. Rest up, come back next week healthy. Okay. Opening match, or rather main event. Randy Savage. Who can we put up against him for the Intercontinental title? Okay. Let's go with Rocky. Since me and Mark walked out. Let's get a call out here. call from Damper on Danielle. Let's do a self promo for Danielle. Try to get her popularity up a bit. Okay. What can we do here? Brett needs to rest. Sid is... There's Sid. Have Sid call out Brett. We rest Hulk this week. We rest Brett this week. We give China someone to fight that she hasn't already fought. Let's be clear on that. Make it a triple threat. China, Whitney, and the person that Whitney is feuding with, Karen. Ugh. Karen's stamina sucks. Okay, let's just find a heel cruiser. Alright, a heel specialist. That's China's next feud. It's probably not going to be great, so let's put it here. What do you want, Hunter? One TLC match. Oh, next week it's the Go Home show. I will use one of my power cards on them. I will hit them with the chill out. Reduce one of their stars to ring XP level 0. And I'll hit them with This Is War to keep several of their stars off the next week's show. I hit the wrong button. Okay. We've got contracts coming up in a couple weeks. We need one TLC match. Let's give that TLC match to Kerry and Billy. Women's tag. No. Oh, because, yeah. Okay, let's do a men's tag team call out. IRS and Ted calling out Dr. Death and the High Chief. Okay. Stamina's too low. Okay. Make it a tables match. Try to get some kind of quality boost. Let's see if I can get a fatal four-way going. Do I have anybody healthy enough? Rocky, Lance Storm. Nobody else is healthy enough. Extreme Rules. What? No, that's supposed to be a one-on-one. Okay. They're all one-on-one matches this week. That's not going to be good. But it's the best we can do with our stamina situation the way it is. And an expensive show too. Alright, Rocky versus Lance in the opener. Lance picks up the win. Does not improve the feud. Tamara gets that feud up to level 4. That's good. China versus Hail Mary. See if we can start a feud. China with the win. 1.5 star match. Disappointing, no feud. Danielle's promo wasn't all that great. She only got one more popularity. Kerry and Billy in a TLC match. Kerry with the win. 4.5 star classic. Grows the feud to level 3. Sid successfully calls out Brett. That's at level 2. Robin versus Psycho in a tables match. Robin with the win. 1.5 star match. It does grow their feud. Tag team call is successful. That rivalry grows to level 3. Randy versus the High Chief. The High Chief wins the Intercontinental Championship in a 3.5 star match and no feud started. But that's okay. We got good booking. Rocky needs some time off. His stamina sucks. Their staminas are great. Staminas are excellent here. But let's save that for the PLE. Let's have Billy cut a promo next on the Go Home show. Robin and Psycho. Stamina's pretty good. We can run that back. Stamina's good for the High Chief. Not so great for Randy. Any injuries on the other side of things? No injuries there. They got 16,100 new fans and $83,000 profit. We got 6,000 new fans and $44,000 profit. We got a bad timing card. Let's see what they hit us with. Bad advertising. Andre, good to be back. You've been trouble for me, so I want to see some better behavior from you. Karen is leaving. Least popular available fighters in a match this week. Okay. So spend money on promos. Oh yeah, that's going to be easy. Who has low stamina? Who needs to sit out a week? Rocky sits out this week. Let's see. Who do we want to make sure we keep around? Weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Let's put the contract negotiation on the person who's in a feud. Let's use the next week network special here to increase our fan gain. Call out Randy on the person who took his title, the High Chief. Get that feud started. Let's see. Tag match. Make it for the tag team championship. Okay, what do you want, Hunter? Least popular available fighter. We'll see about that, Hunter. What do we get? So let's see. Tamara and Danielle close out the feud. Are there any other feuds we can close out? Any other feuds that we can close out? Sarah and Disco is still out. Okay, we'll have to close that out at the PLE. Well, let's give her a self promo. See if we can get her popularity up. Okay. Right. We have a male cruiser for Andre to fight. got a female cruiser. Um, okay. We have got Joel Wheeler. Let's go with Max Impact because I like the way he looks. Henry's a fighter. In the name of Krypton, why? F it, Andre Hulk. And put it at the beginning of the show. Main event. Sid versus Brett for the world title. I don't know what I just dropped. Let's see. What about the women's tag? Yeah, let's do the women's tag for the titles. Okay. Get some self promos or some training promos. No, we need to call out Billy on Carrie. Training. Who do we have that can do some training? All right. Robin, get yourself some training, see how far up you can get. And this is our go home show. It should be a decent one. We've got all normal matches. Should I do something with... What about rock bottom prices? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Stamina cost is high. Hulk is going to be out for a while after this. No, let's Let's make it a normal match for them. Who do we have with decent stamina that we can put in a backstage brawl? Staminas are not great. Let's give them the backstage brawl. Let's go with Extreme Rules. This tag match. Okay. Tables match here. Main event, they should put on a good match without it, but let's make it tables. Okay, there's our go home show. Hopefully it's a good one. $64,000 show cost. Let's hope we make it back. Andre versus Hulk in the opener. Hulk with the win. 2.5-star match. Damn. I should put something else on first. But it does start a feud. Randy calls out the Intercontinental Champion, the High Chief. Tamara versus Danielle for the Women's World Title. Tamara wins her title back. It's a 4.5-star match. I should have put that on first. My bad. Sarah only gains 1 popularity. Men's tag title match. The High Chief and Dr. Death win the belts from IRS and Ted DiBiase from Money Inc. And that concludes that feud. That does not go to level 4. Women's tag title match. Quinn B and Carolina Reaper versus Nelly Fanny Fan and Ella Rubao. The tag champs retain the belts in a 3-star match. Does nothing for the rivalry. Robin Reaper gains 5 ring XP from her training promo. And Brett versus Sid for the World Championship in a tables match. Brett gets the title back. 4-star match, does not advance the feud. We're going to get a poor opening complaint here. They've only got 1 title match on their show. That's wow. Yeah, we got poor opening, but everything else was great. Hulk is at 34 stamina. Andre in the 60s. These two both need some time off. Pretty good. Dr. Death needs a rest, but that's okay. The High Chief is in a feud now with Randy Savage, so we can give Dr. Death his rest. Stamina issues all around here, not good. And low stamina for both of them. They won't be working the PLE anyway. We gained 77,000 new fans and $37,000 profit. They gained 42,000 new fans and a $43,000 profit. We got the Legend. We got one of our Hall of Fame trophies for successfully spending money on promos. We are still holding on to our lead in every way. We are at the PLE. Who do they hit with the chill out? They hit IRS. He wasn't in the match this week, but okay. Disco is leaving. Ava is down with the flu. Sure, stay home and take care of yourself. Let's grab the PLE bonus. Let's check our power cards. They don't have anybody under contract. Who is the... Yeah, let's grab Whitney. We'll hit them with limited stock for next week. Okay, do any of our women have a steel cage match specialty? Eliminator. Can we hire a woman with a cage match specialty? No. Okay. So we'll just have to put our healthiest woman in there. We'll put China in there. Okay, we need to put 2 men in our gauntlet eliminator. Winner receives a +3 contact extension. Who do we have with a gauntlet eliminator specialty? Hold on, let me pause. Be right there. Okay, I forgot I was having one of my prescriptions refilled today and I had to sign for that. But now that that's going on, let's see. Andre has a gauntlet eliminator specialty. Okay. Does anybody else? Anybody else? Well, he doesn't, but he has a high stamina. So that'll have to be good enough. Okay. Finish a feud. Can I do 4 people in a steel cage? Yes, I can. Rocky. Lance. Kerry, and Billy. And for our other Macho versus Peter for the Intercontinental Championship. Let's do a training promo for IRS to get his stuff back up, because he got hit with the chill out and he is down to 0. What about a call out promo? Make it a tag call out promo, because we really need to get that women's tag feud up a bit. Okay, this is our PLE for morale boost cards, and this will be the end of this particular episode. Let's confirm the booking. Bash at Berlin, China versus Eve Torres. Eve picks up the win, but she gets injured for 4 weeks, so we did not get that card. Their first mid-card matches for their tag team titles: Stan Lane and The Undertaker against Ole Anderson and Typhoon. Ole and Typhoon pick up the win in a 5-star match. Their Cindy Fluff gains 4 popularity. They have a women's tag team title match here: Jody and Donna versus Cloverella and Kalani. And the women's champs retain their belts in a 2.5-star match. Okay. Billy Gunn picks up the win. 4.5-star match. Both feuds complete. Alright, IRS gets 10 ring XP in his training promo, so he should be back up to level 2. Macho Man versus the High Chief for the Intercontinental Championship. Randy wins it back. It's a 4-star match. Does not advance their feud. Women's tag feud does advance. And now for the Fatal 4-Way Gauntlet Eliminator: Ricky Morton, Andre the Giant, Ken Patera, and Ted DiBiase. Andre with the win. 4-star match. Gets us a large morale boost to any one player, to any one wrestler. China's at 46 stamina and 65 popularity. That's good. Let's see. Rocky is down to 32 stamina. Kerry is down to 26, and Billy Gunn is down to 38. Randy is at 35 stamina, and the High Chief is at 44. The NWA gained 100,000 new fans and $61,000 profit. We gained 117,000 new fans and a $97,000 profit. Okay, so we got another seasonal challenge card, and we get schooled, so we can increase somebody's level. We are holding on handily to our lead, and no, I don't have anybody I want to trade to them. They can offer me somebody if they want to. They're offering me Rob Van Dam and $23,000 for Dr. Death and Whitney Quaid. I can't speak. Oh no, Dr. Death is a tag team champion. No, I'm not going to give up one of my champions. Sorry. Ava, her contract is up. She's interested in staying. We'll use one of my contract negotiation cards to keep her around. Melly wants to be a heel? Sure. You got it. Rocky wants a match with Ted DiBiase? Sure, it'll happen in the next 3 weeks. Alright. Let's select our shake-up card before we call it an episode. Feminine touch. Female matches receive a quality boost, while male matches have a slight quality reduction. Gain 3,000 fans and 15,000 whenever a rivalry is resolved. But those only get resolved at the go-home shows and the PLE, so that's not going to happen much. Whenever you complete Commissioner Gold, you have a chance of earning a random extra power card. It's a thought. Let's do the feminine touch. Okay. We have the ability to gain some new match types. When we start our next episode, I'll make the decision then. In the meantime, so I will say thank you again, as always, for the time that you spend with me. I appreciate your kindness, support, and love very, very much. I love and treasure you all. Take my love with you everywhere you go. And remember to be good to each other. It's the highest calling in all the world. Show each other kindness, compassion, mercy, and love. And I'll see you all again very, very soon.